Page 14, warm up. I didn't talk about any or do any videos on the information in the book prior to page 14. You can go through and read all that yourself, all right? You can understand. If you have questions about it, you're welcome to ask. There's plenty of YouTube videos that teach people how to read and how to count and all that junk, all right? Everything they present is important, and I will be reminding you as we go through the book. But I'm just starting right here on page 14. Now to do page 14, you need to know the names of the notes involved, all right? And you need to know where they are on the piano. That's what the previous pages were trying to teach you, I hope. They have a chart at the top which points them out. So you have the staff there. There are two staves. It's the whole thing with the curly brace, no grand staff. It's called, okay. So they're showing the notes on the staff and the corresponding key on the keyboard where it goes. Please memorize them as soon as you can. You can do the practice stuff. Practice. Ooh. I would like to talk about this warm-up thing just a bit for you, okay? The first line of the warm-up is for the right hand. It's in treble clef. And you can see by the 1 above the first note that one talking about first finger, okay? Your first finger is your thumb, so you're going to put your thumb on that note. And then the other fingers just go on the notes next to it. And I call a piano key, a note key, whatever, I use them interchangeably, okay? But you understand, if I say this, put them on the keys. I say put them on the notes, whatever, I don't know. Technically it's a key, not a note. And that's where the right hand goes. In the second line, it's bass clef. We're going to use the left hand. You can put, you see the 5 underneath, see? We're going to put the 5th finger, or the little finger, on that note, on that key, and then the other fingers just go wherever. So that's the hand position for this piece, okay? It's called a C 5-finger position because you're using all 5 fingers, and the bottom note in each hand is a C. Really complicated, huh? And that's where you need to be to play this piece. Let's play this piece together, okay, and see how it goes. And the idea of us playing it together, we're going to do it slowly, is for you to listen to the note I play and compare it to the note you're playing and make sure it's the same note. Because if I play this note and you play this note, when they play together, they don't sound like the same note. And that tells you you got a wrong note. You're not in the right spot or something's wrong. You also got to play it when I play it to get the rhythm right so the counting is correct. It's a 4/4 time. So the top 4 means how far you're going to count. All right, how many beats in a measure? Tells us we're going to count to 4. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? The bottom 4 stands for 1/4, which is a quarter. So a quarter note, you see how these put together? A quarter note is what you're counting. So I'm counting 4 quarter notes in every measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, those are all quarter notes, right? Well, if I use a metronome, which I do, each beat of the metronome is equal to a quarter note because I'm counting quarter notes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, those are all quarter notes, or the equivalent to quarter notes. Well, a half note gets 2 beats, or it's equal to 2 quarter notes. Right? It gets 2 beats in 4/4 time. Doesn't always get 2 beats, but it gets 2 beats in 4/4 time. It is always equal to 2 quarter notes. It doesn't make any difference what the time signature is. It's 2 quarter notes. Well, if I'm beating quarter notes, then 2 beats to a half note, so I have to hold the half notes down for 2 counts. So in the second measure there, it's there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to hold them down that long. A whole note, it's the last measure of each line, gets 4 counts in 4/4 time. Doesn't always get 4 counts, but it gets 4 counts in 4/4 time. However, it is always equal to 4 quarter notes. That would hold that down for 4 counts. So with that said, let's try this together and see how it goes. So you go ahead and put your hands on the keyboard where they go. I'm going to count to 4 to get us in, and then we're going to start playing. So I'm going to go 1, 2, ready, go, and then we start. All right, so put your hands up. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.